Good afternoon, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. I did get back from Meijer today, and I do have a Meijer haul to share with you guys, and everything worked but one thing. It was actually supposed to be just under 30 bucks and had this coupon, which was supposed to be buy one, get one free, and I checked. Both the items that I bought were part of it, so I don't know, though, too. I bought two different varieties, so maybe that was why it didn't work, but either way, I was supposed to be under 30 bucks, and it was just a little over 30 bucks. But it was 50% savings, which is awesome, and had I actually had that coupon come off, then we would have. But either way, we're actually getting dinner delivered, I think DoorDashed right now. So I'm going to try and get through this quick before they get here so that I can share this with you guys and get it put away. I don't have dog interruptions and barking and whatnot. So let me share with you guys what we did end up picking up from Meijer today. Here on the table was everything we ended up getting from Meijer. It was $32.16. Tax was $2.13, so technically we were just like 3 cents over, under $30 without tax. But again, too, I had a $2.99 coupon that didn't come off, which should have. But we did save $32.14, so that was awesome. That was, like I said, pretty much a 50% savings. So the deals that were going on, they actually had the Gatorades, and I told you guys too how we got those Gatorades for only 69 cents the other day at Tony's, but they had like no varieties left and none of the zeros, which is what my mom and Jack drank. So we ended up picking these up, which were on sale 5 for $5, but I did have a personalized 35-cent off coupon. You have to buy 5 to get them at that price, so they're $1 each, but the 35-cent coupon took off and made them like 90 something cents each, which again too is not a good deal, especially when I just got them for hair under 70 cents a bottle the other day. But they had, like I said, just like one variety, except for I think there was like 2 bottles left of the other kinds that my dad ended up getting. So like I said, it wasn't the worst deal ever. Like, you know, they're normally more money than $1, so getting them for under that is normally kind of my go-to for sports drinks. And because I haven't gotten any of those kind for either Jack or my mom, I went ahead and picked those up. Now this was the deal that didn't end up working out. These like simmer sauces, I got the butter chicken and the tikka masala, but they were on sale for $2.99. They're normally I think $3.99, but there was a buy one get one free coupon that didn't come off, so I ended up paying for one of them. And this is the only thing that I can think of was like that they had to be both of the exact same kind, which shouldn't be the case. They're both the same size ounces and everything like that. And I did check, both of the items are included with the coupon, but it just didn't take off. So I don't know why that was. Like I said, it was very unfortunate because it was an extra $3. And again too, had I not been getting them, you know, I hadn't had that coupon, I probably wouldn't have bought them. But I thought, oh, that's really nice, I can make these for like dinner one night or something. But again, they didn't end up having the coupon didn't come off, but it would have only made them $1.50, which I thought was really good considering they're normally $4 or $5 or whatever. I think regular price $4. They also had the Meijer ketchup, which was on sale for 99 cents. I picked up 2 of those because I actually think we were on our last bottle of ketchup. They also had baby carrots, 1 pound bag was on sale for 99 cents, and blackberries were also 99 cents. So I picked up 4 of each of those. They also had like the frozen burritos. These were on sale for like $1 for 2, and then they also had a buy one get one free coupon. Now that came off, so I only ended up paying 50 cents for 2 of them, or 25 cents each, which I think is really good, so went ahead and picked that up. They also had this, which was completely free, this Good Mood soda. This was I think $1.99, but I think the coupon was like $2.39 or something like that. So either way though, it takes it off and makes it completely free, which is awesome. This Planet oat milk, like the barista lover kind of like coffee creamer, this is on sale for $3.99, and so there's $3 coupon making it only 99 cents. They also had the Planters peanuts. This kind is my dad's favorite. It's the sweet and spicy kind. And we have a lot of regular peanuts, but not this kind. He eats a lot of these kinds because he likes them, but they're on sale for $2.99. $1 off coupon made them $1.99. Sometimes we can get like a jar or bottle of peanuts for like 99 cents. So this isn't the best deal, but again too, we have a lot of regular peanuts and not a lot of this variety. And even too, if we get other sales like on Fisher's peanuts, they don't have this like flavor that my dad likes, so we went ahead and picked that up either way. They also had the sweet and sour sauce that I went ahead and picked up. This is on sale for $2.79, but there's a 75-cent off coupon, so it makes it $2.04, which I think is an okay price for that. They had like the sweet and sour, I think like the stir fry, like like, you know, jar sauces. So we went ahead and picked that up. Like I said, not the worst price, but not the best price. And I was thinking like stuff for maybe dinners and stuff like that I can do that's a little bit easier, which is like, again, to these sauces and those sauces. So I picked those up. They also had the Airwick. These were on sale for $6.99, but there's a $4 off coupon, and we haven't really gotten any deals on this Vibrance kind. It is only $2.99, which is for a 2-pack. So it's only about $1.50 per, you know, like refill, which isn't too bad. And I told you guys too, like $6.99, actually they retail at $7.39. So that's what you'd be paying if you didn't get a deal on these. That is way too much money for like air freshener refills. In my personal opinion, I think that's a little expensive. So I'm not about paying that. So if I'm going to get these, they're probably going to be, definitely have to be under $2 per refill at minimum. But again too, that's a really good price for $1.50 pretty much for, you know, like I said, each individual refill. They also had the Febreze small spaces. These were only, I forget exactly what it was. They're $3.29, but there's a $2.30 off coupon, so it makes them 99 cents. They had a couple different of the single varieties. Again too, these are really nice for like the bathroom. We have one something similar to this like in there right now, but these are really nice to just have that like I said, you know, like you can use in there for air fresheners as well. They had this kind of, I think like the original kind of like Febreze scented one, but this one was the whipped warm sugar and shea butter kind, which I thought was pretty cool. So that one was also included, and we were able to get that for only 99 cents. So I believe that was everything on the table. Like I said, should have been just under 30 bucks for everything. I think it's pretty good, especially like we did get a big chunk of produce. We're actually completely out of carrots. Like Jack eats so many carrots, so I thought that was good. My dad's also out of coffee creamer, so I also thought that was a good deal. But anyways, and again too, even with the ketchup, we're almost out of ketchup as well. So again, I found a couple good deals, but they didn't have too much going on at Meijer for this week. So I'm gonna get this stuff put away. Thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on there for today. Well guys, I'm gonna get ready to take a shower and go to bed. But as you guys saw, went to the grocery stores, and the rest of what I was working on today was still organizing my aunt's photos. I was telling you guys in yesterday's vlog more, and I even shared with you guys some of the really old pictures from yesterday that I found of like my great grandparents, and like my great grandparents as well, which I knew them actually. Like my great grandma had passed away, her and my great grandpa passed away like about a year, I think a little over a year apart or something close to that. But I believe I was 4, I think maybe, when she'd passed away. And no, I had maybe, I don't know. Matthew was born when they were both still alive, but he was like a baby. And then I think when my great grandpa passed away, Matthew was like maybe a little over a year. Like we're both at Matthew's first birthday, so I almost wonder if my great grandma had passed away. She actually passed away on Mother's Day, so I'm kind of thinking that it was like a couple months like after that, or a couple weeks I think actually after Matthew's first like birthday. And I think my great grandpa passed away about a year later. I want to say it was like July or like summer or something like that. But again, I was probably at least 5 years old, possibly 6-ish or something like that, or maybe going on 6 years old. I think that time kind of works. Anyways, like I said, I wasn't that old, but like I do remember them. But I do not remember my great grandparents, which I showed you guys some of the photos of from yesterday. But today I was going through more of those, and I have just a little stack left. I was like, I could try and finish this, but I don't want to rush through it. So I still have just a little bit left, and what I'm doing is like the preliminary kind of round of like organizing. Basically, I've just kind of sorted through everything. I put everything in piles kind of based on, like, some of it was kind of organized already, which helped a little bit, but not all of it. So there were a lot of like loose photos and stuff like that, but some of them were still in like, you know, the like envelopes from like, you know, when you get them developed and stuff like that. And some where my aunt, it looks like, because it looks like it's her handwriting, organized a lot of them as well and had them in like her own envelopes. So again too, that was also helpful. But again too, I just ended up, you know, like sorting through, and I kind of used them as like different eras. So like the really, really old photos, like my great grandparents and like great grandparents were in, basically anything that was in black and white, I started with that, and kind of put those off to the side, you know, in like one pile. And then I ended up doing most of, like, again too, because my aunt and uncle, they took so many trips, so I also did like a full, like, there's actually a full box just full of like travel photos, which was a ton of them. And then I ended up doing it like ones that definitely had people in them that I could tell. I ended up doing a stack. I could have even split that up a little bit better, but I just did one that was all definitely before any of the grandkids were born, which would be my cousin, who's only about a year older, like a year and a half or so older than I am. So that was the first like grandchild. So anything like before that, so that would have been in like, you know, again, mid 90s, was I categorized that by like those photos then. So it's kind of like that. And then anything kind of that wasn't black and white, anything from like when my aunt's like kids were like little all the way up to like when they got married, before they had kids, I just kind of did that stack. And I can again to probably do that a little bit better, as far as like this was when they were really little, this was more like probably teenage years, and then like, you know, and then try and like get as detailed as possible, because I want to try and do that by like date more. But again too, like the travel photos, there's not a lot of people that show up in them, so it's kind of hard to date them accurately if I don't already know. And it's a lot of like, again too, like landscape photos. So again, it's not very easy to figure out like, okay, well, based on, you know, when the snow was in this picture, this must have been this year or something like that. Like that makes it very difficult if it's not already says on there like what year or whatever it was. I can't be like, oh, it looks like my aunt was probably in her like teen years or something like that, or they were definitely little kids in this picture, you know, like I can't date that kind of stuff. So those ones are most likely just kind of gonna be organized as far as like travel photos go. But it was easier to, like I said, kind of go through and just categorize everything, and again to kind of do just like a basic kind of sorting of the photos. And now I want to try and get into more of the detailed organizing. Like I could definitely take all those really old photos that I have, and for the most part probably easily, I'm hoping, kind of categorize them by year or close to it. Like if I could tell like, okay, this was before my aunt was born, you know, my aunt and my grandma, then I can kind of place those a little bit better. So anyways, I am going to probably keep working on that tomorrow, but probably for the next handful of days. But again too, we had other stuff that was going on today as well, like going to the grocery store, and I didn't finish my grocery list. I'm actually going to do that tomorrow, so that's another reason why too I gotta get to bed so I can get up, because that's one thing that I do need to do tomorrow, because I didn't do it today because I was working on the photos. So anyways, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.